Hello there. This is an astrological forecast for Virgo for May of 2012. This also applies if you have a Virgo ascendant. So my dear Virgos, yes, I know for many of you, you are going through some real financial issues and it's tight. However, there are some exciting things happening this month. First thing to say to you is there's a possibility at the beginning of the month where we've got Uranus conjunct Mercury in your 8th house of finances. There's a possible windfall, a possible money coming in through somebody else, or some kind of a contract completing, or suddenly something coming in financially. Or even a financial idea, an idea of what to do with your money, how to use it better, or even your partner's money. But certainly some stimulating encounters, some good, exciting, fast thinking coming in for that first week or so with your finances. So don't be too discouraged if your finances have been difficult. There should be some opportunities coming in that first week or so. Now, the second week, particularly second and third weeks, a lot going on in this 9th house for you. 9th house, good time for travel, good time for study, for some serious study, good time for teaching, for publishing a book that you might have always wanted to do. Wonderful time for writing anything and for sharing that information. It's also a good time for meeting somebody from overseas with whom you might have a business connection, or you might do some, you may have a love connection possibly, but nonetheless a connection internationally with people that has an international flavour for you this month, Virgo. Now, after the 15th of the month, we have Venus going retrograde until the 26th of June. So for about 6 weeks, Venus is retrograde. Now, Venus rules your finances and your love. So expect your social life to slow down. For some of you, it's already slowed down. For those of you who do have a big social life, it will slow down. It's time to reevaluate your finances. It's time to reevaluate how you spend money, what you do with money, how you're going to make money, and also your relationships. Somebody from the past could come back into your life. Particularly for you, it's falling in your 10th house of career. So you might need to reevaluate to sort out a work relationship. A work relationship, maybe you may have a reconciliation with somebody where there have been some differences. It'll be a very good time. You may find that negotiations slow down. So maybe for getting a job or for getting work, it may slow down during this Venus retrograde. Don't worry. It's giving you a time to reevaluate, to decide really whether you want this direction in your life or not. But it's a good time for actually renegotiating something. So if you want to renegotiate a deal or a job or a contract or a lease or a business document, wonderful time for doing it. It's a good time as well for selling anything and getting a good price for it. Because very often during Venus retrograde, people don't recognize the value of things quite so well as they do when Venus is direct. So that will be something as well if you want to get shot of something, or especially maybe even if you've got some stocks or anything you want to get rid of. Very often during Venus retrograde is when things go up in price briefly and then they slump again when Venus goes direct, which will be after June the 26th. We've still got Mars in your 1st house, so it's still important for you Virgos to assert yourself more, to not be so shy about coming forward. Many of you are a little bit timid or uncertain, or feel as though it's not quite the right time. No, this is the right time for you to be much more assertive and to assert your needs in a relationship. There are still people around you who need to be rescued, who need help from you, and there is that pull around with the Neptune opposite the Mars still going on between your 1st house and your 7th house. Pluto in your 5th, still a very powerful time for you to be very creative. And Pluto is actually trine to Mars for you with your 1st and 5th houses. So very good time to formulate some long-term goals for yourself, Virgos, to really think about what motivates you, what you're excited about, and then to set in motion some of those goals and to take some steps towards achieving them. So it's going to be a mixture of things this month. You do need to look at your love relationships and your finances. That's going to be the key this month, but there should be some interesting things happening in the work area, and also anything connected with learning and studying. So I wish you a great month. You might want to sign up for my free newsletter keeping you abreast of astrological affairs, both personal and global. And thank you to those of you who subscribe, who favourite the videos, who pass them on and tweet them. I really, really appreciate it. And of course, I'm always delighted to hear from those of you who'd like to have readings or ask me a question. Thank you for listening. Bye for now.